Hey everybody, little recap on, we had a Tuesday night tournament last week on Skegmog, and it was our first Taco Tuesday of the year. Great group of guys to fish with. Didn't get out to spend much time out there, but it was a betting tournament because it was the end of May, so knew kind of what would be going on. Lake had a lot of pressure, had 2 tournaments on opening weekend, and we were fishing the next Tuesday after, so a lot of the fish had been plucked off of beds and moved around, or locals and visitors had borrowed some of them, unfortunately. So when I got out there, I started just cycling through some beds and seeing what was there. Found that a lot of the fish were small. I was throwing a drop shot on most of those beds with the green punk and purple flake, smallie smasher, brand new bait for this year. Super flexible, great colors. I mean, you can see when it's in the water, it has so much movement even when it's not doing anything, which makes it real effective on the beds. But I went through a bunch of beds, and a lot of those fish were small, so I kind of bailed on that idea about 45 minutes in, because we only have 3 hours to fish. Actually, it was about an hour and 15 minutes, I guess, and took off and went to find some fish over in Elk. Water's a little bit colder over there, about 10 degrees actually, and the fish weren't quite set up even in good pre-spawn positions yet. So when you only have that short period of time, you got to really put to your advantage of what you can find and do it quick. So I went back and found an area that had some current that was blowing with a little bit more, a little bit warmer water on Elk, and that area seemed to have more fish in it, and they were good ones. I went through, I think I had 6 pounds at 7:15, and by the time I was done, I ended up with 1660, I think. So the 4 fish that I had before I found this area was definitely not going to do anything for me. So getting out there and changing quickly in those situations can make a big difference for you, and just understanding the stage the fish were in. I knew a lot of those fish were pre-spawn, and I knew they'd be looking for warmer water and food, and just so happened that that good blown current area set them up pretty good. And I wish I would have had another half an hour, and who knows what would have happened. But threw the pro swimmer from Big Bite in there for the last 45 minutes probably that I fished, and I called out all my fish but one, and probably would have done a lot better if I had a little bit more time. So it is what it is. But this swim bait, super natural in the water, and you can swim it real slow, and that was the key for me that night, was slowing it down so it had just that little bit of movement as it went through the water, but not so fast that the fish weren't going to chase it, because they weren't doing any chasing. So hopefully that helps you out. Good luck on the water. Take care.